All right. All right. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, everyone. Week 5 is over. Hey, I have a lot of things we need to talk about, don't we? Man, I'm Damon. Welcome to the DK and Tree podcast. Hey, I have something scrolling across the bottom of the screen because this is a big, big topic right now. These coaches just listening to analytics and not trying to get the points for their team. That big, 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 big topic. Make your comments and just make your comments on the screen. I'll be able to see it. I'll respond to you. And we're gonna go from there. So week 5, what do we think about it? How we all feel about it? So I was excited. My Ravens won, you know. So as long as the Ravens win, I'm happy. Even when we don't win, I'm still happy. But we definitely got to talk about some things. We definitely have to talk about some things. First off, what we gonna start? Who we gonna start with? More than anything, I really want to come for you, Pittsburgh, but I think I'm gonna hold off for just a second, just a second, just a second. The reason I'm gonna hold off for a second is because I want to touch on another team first, and that's Detroit. Because I've been giving Detroit a whole bunch of props. I've been giving Detroit a whole bunch of props. Detroit, I was like, hey, Detroit is like on fire. They just a touchdown away, a field goal away from taking it into overtime, and y'all let me down, Detroit. What's going on up there? Y'all let a third string quarterback beat you all. Third string. I'm very very disappointed. I'm disappointed in that. What happened with this game? You did the great Bill Belichick just that's the effect. So Jared Goff, you're starting to make me think that you and Matthew Stafford in the same boat. Look, listen, I'm not feeling that. I'm not feeling that whatsoever. Detroit, I had such high hopes for you because I actually thought that y'all was going to be upsetting some people and just making some things happen. And look what happened. Nothing. And I'm upset that y'all didn't get anything. Y'all got goose egg with anybody in Detroit or anybody that's a Detroit fan. If you want to debate me on this, debate me, please, because I don't understand what happened in this one particular game where y'all was going strive for strive, 45 points in the game, 35 points in the game, and you lose. You don't even get 1 point in this game. Ugh, y'all let me down. Detroit, you let me down. What's going on, Detroit? Someone talk to me from Detroit. Or someone that's a Detroit Lions fan. Someone come talk to me about this because that made no sense that y'all didn't score not one point. Detroit, y'all let a third string quarterback beat you all. That's not even right on any level. A third string come in and just wear y'all out. Mollywop, shellacking. They took y'all to the woodshed. Or as they said, hey, I got to go put down old Yeller and took him behind the bar and put him down. No, not fair. Not fair at all. Detroit, do better. I had high hopes for you. Do better, Detroit. Do better because I'm gonna see what y'all gonna do next week. But y'all really disappointed me. I just knew that y'all was gonna get a win against the Patriots. And now look at the score. It's a goose egg. Now, guess who the goose egg on? Me. So now I have to take that. So, oh well. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Steelers, where y'all at? Steelers fans. Any Steelers fans. Any Steelers fans. Any Steelers fans. Where are you? I'm looking for you. I am looking for you. So before I even get on the game, let's talk about some interactions that I had with some Steelers fans. So I was in Ben and Jerry's one day, and I walked in, had my Ravens stuff on, and I'm not gonna serve you with that Ravens stuff on. I said, oh, you must be a Steelers fan, which I don't have a problem with. Some of them are my good friends. Hey, come on, let's talk about this. And another guy came in, had some Steelers tennis shoes on. Hey, they say, oh, we gonna beat Buffalo. We're gonna beat the Bills. We're gonna beat the Bills. You're gonna beat the Bills? Okay. Oh, because y'all thought Pickett was in the game. And I said it. I said, hey, they don't have no tape on them. They may pull the upset, but I said it's not gonna be easy. Did the defense show up? Did your team show up? Did anyone show up? Um, what's going on there, Steelers fans? And again, I I debate all week long with my Steelers friends, all week long with my Steelers friends. And then when I come out here on this lovely Tuesday and I tell them the time, everybody like send me the link. You got all my information. When I go live, there's a notification button that comes up. Hey, where are you at? Any Steelers fans? And then y'all tagging me on posts. Let's just forget about this week. No, we're not forgetting anything this week. Y'all got shellacked. Hey, you know something? The Bills treated y'all like y'all didn't pay them some money. Is that what that was? I mean, because that was a shellacking. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm gonna make sure I put emphasis on this one. Shellacking. What was it? First play of the game, 97-yard bomb, touchdown. Come on now, what's going on? What's going on, Steelers? I give y'all a platform to come talk to me, but every time we get up here, y'all don't want to come talk to me. Why not? Why you don't want to come talk to me? No Steelers fans wants to come talk to me. But as soon as I get off the air, y'all want to hit my comments or anything. And I forgot the guy I met in Ben Jerry. He said he would tune in. He ain't nowhere to be found. None of them are nowhere to be found. But let's get back to the shellacking. So they say with football is offense, defense, special teams, right? Where did any of the Steelers show up for that game except the kicker to get y'all 3 points? Where was the rest of the team? What were y'all doing? I don't want to hear about injuries. I don't want to hear none of that because last year when the Ravens were down and out, they fought every game and we almost won some of those games, but we lost. But I don't want to hear about injuries or anything like that. They are professional athletes. I make no excuses for them whatsoever. So what happened with the Bills? I mean, y'all was going around telling me y'all was going to stomp the Bills. You know, we gonna upset the Bills. Okay, yeah, y'all was upset. All right, upset with that loss, walking off the field because that shellacking that the Bills gave y'all. Whew, man, I'm glad the Ravens wasn't on the other end of that. I understand we may have lost to the Bills, but it wasn't a shellacking like that. We gave that game away. But that comes to my topic of this point that's scrolling at the bottom of the screen. These coaches listening to analytics. Yeah, listening to those analytics about to get you fired. That's what's about to happen. Because as we watch all these different games and they talk about analytics. Let's go last night with the Chiefs and the Raiders. Let's look at that. Raiders, y'all tie the game up. Take it to overtime or win it that way. What is it? Everybody want to go for two. Even with Kansas City. Oh, we scored a touchdown. We going for two. Why? For what? Even if you would have went for the one, you still would have been up by 1 point. So even if we would have kicked the field goal, it would have been 31-30. So you're still putting pressure on them. What are you going for two for? So I'm not understanding why these coaches, why, oh yeah, we're gonna do this. Yeah, I'm telling you, a lot of NFL coaches about to get fired because these damn analytics gonna make them lose jobs. They're gonna start second guessing and questioning everything. Okay, look at the game with the Ravens and everything when they started going back for the fourth down. Harbaugh had that look on his face like, oh no. I'm not understanding what the problem is. But all these coaches, y'all better get together. Oh, you saw that firing down in Carolina. He gone. I guess Baker Mayfield wasn't the answer down there. I guess you're gonna be looking for a new quarterback. But like I said, where's everyone at? I ain't finished with the Steelers yet. I think I'm gonna have to give y'all a eulogy this week. And yeah, I wrote one for the Commanders. I owe y'all one too because like the Bills shellacked out. Now, here lies the Pittsburgh Steelers. As they came to the game, they had high dreams and high hopes. And with those high dreams and high hopes, they just knew that, hey, we're going to upset the Buffalo Bills. Well, the Buffalo Bills came in and said, well, we don't feel like laying down for you today. So we're just going to start this game off and just air it out and just throw a bomb on you. And when they threw that bomb, they just crushed your hopes and your dreams. And they did that the rest of the game. And I'm pretty sure Josh Allen just did what he does and just run over top of people. He feels as though he's the next Derrick Henry, huh? So Steelers. He lies this week of week 5. And I wish you much hope and trying to get back together and trying to get your program back together to get back on a winning side of the table, because 1-4 is not the winning side of the table. But as I said, with our division of the AFC North, this is unacceptable for all of us in the AFC North. Unacceptable, because the AFC North is a dominant division. We are a very, very dominant division. And for us to have records like this in the AFC North, I was like, I was a little upset because the NFC East is making us look bad. And I can't even say least right now because they making us look bad with the Eagles 5-0, you know, Cowboys right behind them 4-1. We ain't gonna talk about the Commanders. I'm gonna get on them too. But come on now. AFC North, we need to get it together. We supposed to be the toughest division in the league. And we messing up. We're messing up. We better get it together. Steelers, get it together. But again, where are all my Steelers fans at? Y'all talk trash to me all week long, but y'all run for me on Tuesdays. Y'all run for me on Tuesdays. Why? I like I said, I can't hide. I come here every Tuesday to give us all a platform to come on here and say what you want to say. But every time y'all lose or y'all win, y'all still chat, but y'all won't come on here and chat with me. But when you lose, you just nowhere to be found. And I know there's a lot of Steelers Nation people out there. Come on in here. God, I'm waiting for you. I'm dedicating a lot of time for your Steelers fans just to come in here and let me know what you think is wrong with your team. I see what's wrong with it. They suck. But I want you to tell me how much they suck or what you think they need to change. Now, I'll tell you what those Washington fans were up there saying, the Washington Commanders fans, because I talked to a couple of them. They said they would love to get Mike Tomlin out of Pittsburgh and bring him down to Washington. I have a better program down there, but I don't think that will ever happen. But that's a debate for another time. Yeah. Let me just jump back here about what's scrolling at the bottom of the screen. Again, what's up with these coaches? Why are they listening to analytics so much? Listen, if you want the point, take the extra point, take the field goal, take the points, make the other team beat you. Okay. Somebody has to step up somewhere to help you get successful. Okay. And Raiders, last night, y'all was molly whopping Kansas City. And then all of a sudden, tide started changing. Kansas City started coming back. And what? We get up there, okay. Even all right, Andy Reid, why did you go for 2? Couldn't you should have went for 1? That's your decision. That's your decision. Even though you have offensive coordinators. Nah. Take the 1. Take the 1. And we'll make the Raiders beat us. But you wanted to go for 2. And again, Raiders on the same aspect. Why did y'all decide y'all wanted to go for 2 instead of just tying the game up, taking it overtime? The way y'all were playing, y'all probably could have won that game, but y'all didn't want to do that. Y'all didn't want to do that whatsoever. Okay, no Steelers fans yet? None. Okay, I'm still looking for them. Still looking for them. I'm gonna have to put putting out APBs for them. I'm gonna have to start going around checking them, making sure they're okay. Because again, I'm here every week. Every week I am here, so I don't hide. I don't run. I don't do anything. I don't do anything but just come here and be your advocate, because again, this is our show. This is our show. But I'll wait for him. Now, Washington, I'm about to jump on you because again, what'd you do before halftime? Y'all let Tennessee come back. Y'all let Tennessee come back. And again, I have to work all the Washington home games. So I get to see this live and in color. Y'all let Tennessee just bring that momentum back. Y'all are not stopping them. And then next thing you know, Tennessee ends up winning the game. Winning the game. But hey, is Carson Wentz truly y'all answer? As you can see, he's not, because y'all had a chance to win that at the end of the game. And again, we're both wrong. What are you doing? I don't understand what the play calling was. 4 passes, 4, not 1 run to try to get that touchdown. Y'all just gave the game away. Interception down at the goal line. Now, I understand everyone makes mistakes, but hey, you gotta make better decisions. You've been in this league for a very long time. So, by you being been in this league for a very long time, you you should know better when to throw the ball, when not to throw the ball. So, Washington, what's going on up there? Well, I can tell you, it's just like I'll get on Dallas in a second, but it's just like what I said. They need a whole new makeover up there. I'm talking about from owner down, whole new makeover, because his hands is in too much of any and everything. So, by his hands being in any and everything, he's not giving his people what they need. Oh, I want it this way. Oh, I want it that way. It can't be your way. It has to be a way that's for winning and successful for us, not your way all the time. And that's what you got, these owners just selfish like that. Oh, this is my team. This is this. Okay, you're right. This is your team. But what are you going to do to make this team better, successful, and possibly take us back to the dance? Get us another championship here. Y- I mean, come on. That's just common sense. But hey, I guess that's way above my pay grade too. So Washington, what are y'all gonna do about it? And I was like, hey, I invite the Washington fans. I said, hey, come on, talk about it. Come talk about your team. There's two guys that I met, and we talk all the time. I said, hey, come talk about your team on my show. Because again, this ain't about me, this is about us. I have my opinion about what I saw, but hey, your opinion matters too. So being up there with the Washington fans, and I joke with them all the time. If teams come back on them, I go over and get napkins and give them to them because hey, here you go. You need this. Just go ahead and take this right now because look like that L is coming up real soon. So again, what are you doing to get your team the best chance of winning? Carson Wentz ain't the answer. You better start doing something with the defense. You better start doing something with special teams. Special teams could be your biggest because they can give you great field position. Now, you get that offense, you need a quarterback. Plain and simple. You need a quarterback, and you need to start building around your quarterback. Once they start building and you can start putting points on the board, you put some more few pieces in the defense. Bam, you got a successful program, right? Nothing. Everything takes time, but you have to invest in it. Stop feeling as though one person can make a difference. One person can make a difference in certain spots, but one person can't make a difference for the whole team. So, Washington, get it together up there because that makes no sense. Now, I'm gonna stay in the MCs. I'm gonna any Steelers fans yet? Nobody? No Steelers fans? Not on any of my social media platforms. No Steelers fans. Okay. All right. We're gonna keep moving. Okay, Eagles. I'm coming to you. I'm gonna give y'all props. Y'all 5-0. That's fine. But y'all sure had a dog fight with the Cardinals because that was just a field goal away from being in overtime. And who knows what happened in overtime? And you can see what Kyler Murray can do once he gets a second, a third, or fourth chance. So, congratulations on the win. Yes, y'all look good. I understand, but y'all definitely, I think y'all have a fight. Everything. Hey, what's up now? So y'all have a fight on your hands coming up with the Cowboys. And I hear all the Eagles fans out here uh talking about, oh, we gonna beat the Cowboys, we gonna stomp the Cowboys. This that. I don't think it's gonna be that easy for y'all to do that because their defense has really been stepping it up. So I got a suggestion of who I think is gonna win the game, but I'm not gonna reveal that. If that team wins the game, I will talk about it next week. But if the team don't win, hey, you know what I do. I come on here, I hear the excuses, I hear the trash talk, but that's gonna be a good game. For Sunday night football, oh, I'm definitely going someplace to watch that because I want to see who feels as though they got the wrong penalty calls. Oh, it was roughing the passer, and don't get me started on roughing the passer especially after last night. All these unnecessary penalties that these teams are getting, and it makes no sense. Or these referees are missing certain calls in different games. So Eagles, yeah, y'all look good. Y'all doing a great job, but y'all gonna have a fight because that's a division game. and I think y'all playing in Dallas, right? So hey, welcome. Hey, any Eagles fans, y'all want to debate me? Come on in here and debate me. So, all right, whatever game. Ooh, yeah. Let's go to the 49ers. The 49ers. Whoo, y'all looking good. Yeah, the Eagles are looking good. I had to give it to them. But I think they're gonna have a fight with the Cowboys. They're definitely gonna have a fight with the Cowboys. That's not gonna be an easy game. That's not gonna be an easy game whatsoever. So it's just like even okay, with our game. We played the Bengals. That wasn't an easy game, but we end up pulling out the win. Yeah, division games. Division games are always hard. So they fight harder in division games. So hey, and let's see if they fly high on that one. They might be flying a little bit low if the Cowboys take them down. Because, like I said, and I mentioned this in a couple of my podcasts, Michael Parsons is a beast. And what they're doing with Cooper Rush is they're putting things in place. They're putting things in place that to make him successful. No, all this, we're gonna have a quarterback controversy. No, you're not. Jerry Jones already said Dak Prescott is the quarterback. He's the quarterback. Now, I know Jerry like to stir the pot. So what he does is, he's day by day, this and that. Dak probably already healed. They just keeping him out and just keeping him on the side. I'm pretty sure Dak is already healed. Yeah, Dak does need to ask for his job back, but Dak doesn't have to ask for his job back because the simple fact they're going to give it back to him. They already keep saying, "Hey, Dak is our quarterback. Dak is our quarterback." But I think I don't think he's going to play for that Philly game. I don't think he's going to play because the simple fact that whatever they're doing with Cooper Rush, it's working. Leave it in place. Leave it in place. Bring him back. I would say if they got a bye coming up, bring Dak back after the bye. Leave Cooper Rush in there for the time being, but bring Dak in after the bye. So once he comes in after the bye, then it's pretty much a fresh start for him. Now, if he gets hurt again, just bring Cooper back in there, but leave Cooper there until the bye. That's what I think. So, but where my Ravens Nation at? I got my boy in here right now. Where my Ravens Nation at? Because that was a good win for us. Something that we needed desperately. But again, it's like what I was talking about with, what's scrolling across the bottom of the screen. These coaches not taking points and they're going with analytics. And, me and Gina, we was back and forth. That's my girl up in Ohio. So, she's Cincinnati for her and Crystal. So we go at it all the time when the Bengals and the Ravens play. So, we were both watching that game. So when the game was over, I hit her up and I was like, hey, she got mad with me. Oh, what are you tagging me for? I said, you done the same thing to me. It's all fun and love. So, yeah. And the same thing happened in that game. Why these coaches are not taking the points. Yeah, Harbaugh did learn his lesson. Yeah, but Cincinnati coach hasn't learned his lessons yet. I'm telling you, a lot of coaches around here about to be fired because, again, I understand what analytics may say, but to execute what the analytics are saying is a lot harder than what that piece of paper or that computer or whatever telling them that they should be going for that. Now, the Raiders coach. Now, like I said, he should have took the points and went into overtime because if you looked at it, the Raiders pretty much owned that game last night. They pretty much owned that game. They let Kansas City come back, just like what we did. We let them come back. We let Miami come back on us. We let who else came back on the Bills? We let them come back on us, and that's our own fault. That is our own fault. So he should have took the points and he should have took it into overtime or tried to take it into overtime and say, hey, okay, if I lose this in overtime, fine. I did what I needed to do. But you're going to go for two and try to say, okay, we want to take you out now. No, take the points. I'm telling you, we in week 5. By week 7, I think a lot of coaches probably going to be up out of here because they're making these decisions based off analytics. And you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't base anything off of analytics. You should base it off, okay, I'm giving my team the best chance to win. I'm going to ride this on my defense. My defense has pretty much held them down pretty much the whole game. We pretty much took care of them the whole game. So why am I taking chances? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, David hit. Yeah, absolutely. He took that best shot for the Raiders and followed suit, and that gets me to my other point. That gets me to my other point. This roughing the passer. Come on now, where was the roughing the passer at? That was a strip fumble, and he comes down, and he comes up with the ball. It's not like he drove him to the ground. He came from behind him. What do you want the man to do? And then you're the rough bet, and that was starting to change momentum. I'm like, now they got this big debate about instant replay. Should that be replayable? Now, Troy Aikman, he did say something on Monday Night Football. I was listening to him last night. He said, he disagrees with instant replay. And I think I had to agree with him somewhat. Because the simple fact that Bill Parcells said this back in the day. Hey, either make everything replayable or don't make it at all, because you're going to stretch these game out longer than what it has to be. You think everything needs to be reviewable, and then it's just going to cost people time, money, and everything else. And come on now, these refs always missing calls. A lot of these refs miss a lot of calls. All these holding plays, when they slow these stuff down, and it's holding on every play. On every play there's holding, but they miss a lot of calls. And then you, just because your eye thought something was bad, like, okay, these hitting a defensive player, and then when you slow it down, you see they hit them with their shoulder and not the helmet, but them plays are not reviewable whatsoever. I understand they're trying to protect the players. I get that. I mean, we get that from Tom Brady. And they protect Tom Brady at all costs, especially when he was in New England. So when he was in New England, what they do, and you even touched Tom Brady, personal foul. Even the fans were throwing flags. Come on now, that whole thing started from Tom Brady. That whole thing started from Tom Brady. So you could say, I wouldn't say he messed everything up, but I would say is that he they protect Tom Brady at all costs. But other quarterbacks, they wasn't protecting like they was protecting Tom Brady. Yeah, that's big facts. That is big facts. And they still protecting Tom Brady. Yet you even touch him down in Tampa. Oh, yeah. Every referee on the field was throwing a flag. Oh, Tom Brady's hurt. Oh my God. No, no, no. You gotta be fair all the way around the board with these flags for these quarterbacks. Because every quarterback is still trying to be protected. Everything. We don't need another Alex Smith or Joe Theismann. We don't. Because for the simple fact that that was the same type of injury both of them received on the same field. Mm. And what's going on up here in Washington? Yeah. I think, yeah. And they need some sage burning around that building. But we don't want to see any injuries like that, because we want people to have long careers. But we all know that's a physical and brutal sport. So yeah, protect your people. Like I said, some of them calls I agree with, and some of them I don't agree with whatsoever. But like I said, these coaches, they about to get fired because they making some bad decisions. So with Gina, she told me, "Oh, fire the whole coaching staff." I don't think it's just all the coaching staff. It's just that was a bad decision on trying to go for two. Yeah, football is a warrior sport, but hey, some people ain't warriors. Some people are not warriors whatsoever. But like I said, I think I jumped off the 49ers. I got to give props to the 49ers, because even though they lost Trey Lance, Jimmy G done came back and then showed them, hey, I should have been here to begin with. I mean, beat down of the Panthers. Like I said, Baker Mayfield's not the answer. And I've been saying Baker Mayfield isn't the answer. That's why they got rid of him up there in Cleveland. He just wasn't the answer. He's done. And I think he got injured also during that game. So Baker's not the answer. So they're probably gonna start looking for a new quarterback. So we'll see. We will see. Let's see what I want to touch on. Oh, yeah, I definitely want to touch on the Chargers and the Browns. Cleveland. Any Cleveland fan want to come in here and debate me with anything? I guess not. But anyway, y'all let the Chargers come back on y'all, because y'all had the Chargers down. Again, this is a classic case of, okay, I'm doing everything I need to do, but y'all just letting them come back in and creep back in and creep back in. I'm not sure is Herbert is back or not, but the Chargers came back and beat y'all. And my man, Jesse, I'm gonna give you a shout out for your boats. y'all did y'all thing, came back and beat Cleveland, which was good for us because that's an AFC North. So we appreciate that. We definitely appreciate that. Oh, I definitely appreciate the Bills too, even though, like I said, we gave that game away. So anybody in the AFC, if y'all beating the AFC North teams for us, we do appreciate it. But I tell you what we about to go up against our old defensive coordinator next week with the Giants. So we're gonna see how that's gonna work out. But I got us winning that game. I don't think we're gonna win by a wide margin, but we're gonna win that game. So all right, let's see. What other team? Let me go Thursday night football here for a second. Was that the boringest game ever? Anybody watch Thursday night football? What did you think that was the boringest game ever? So Russell Wilson, y'all brought Russ in, and y'all said he's gonna make a difference. He's gonna do this. He's gonna do that. 3 field goals. I don't think that was a difference because y'all let the Colts beat y'all. Y'all let the Colts, the Colts beat y'all. Yeah, Barkley and Darren Jones would take care of it. Yeah, they will. They sure will. But they let the Colts again, y'all just let these teams just whip up on y'all and do whatever. But the Colts, come on now, y'all couldn't even beat the Colts, and y'all supposed to have a nice little team out there. Not any Denver fan that hears this, that sees this, that want to debate me at any time. I'm always available. I'm always available for smoke. I keep telling y'all that straight smoke. I'm always available for it. So, but here's the one that I think surprised me a lot. Miami, y'all let the Jets beat y'all. The Jets. And I keep saying that even when the Steelers lost to the Jets, I was like, but y'all lost to the Jets. Y'all let the Jets mollywop y'all. Because that was another shellacking. 40-17. Did y'all even show up? We got a quarterback controversy going on down there, right? Nah, not at all. I don't even want to hear it. Yeah, I would know y'all quarterback steals out. But the Jets, y'all let the Jets beat y'all. Nah, I'm going to disagree on that because the Jets seem to be up and down. And it's like, okay, 1 week they do good. The next week they do bad. Then the next week they do good. The next week they do bad. They're kind of like the stock market. They keep going up and then they crash. Then they come back up again and then they crash. And then they go back up again and then they crash. The Jets are like the stock market. They're too up and down. I think whatever's working, they just need to fix whatever the problem is. That way they can have a steady program, a steady program, and then they'll be okay. But they're just too up and down because 1 week they'll win, next week they'll lose. 1 week they'll win, next week they'll lose. It was like what I touched on with Detroit earlier. Detroit was going stride for stride with everybody. And then you get goose egg by New England in a third string quarterback. I was upset because I was riding for Detroit. I was like, oh man, Detroit, man, y'all better watch out for him. And I was advocating on them. I said, y'all better watch out for Detroit. Then they get goose egg. Yeah, they just let me down. Everybody up in Detroit let me down. So Detroit, I got something for y'all at the end of my show. So yeah, but again, the Jets, okay, they have the resources to be a successful program, but I don't think they're using all their resources. I think once they probably put it together, once they get their bye week and they put it together, there might be another story. So we will see. We'll definitely see what happens. We'll definitely see what happens. Now, Captain Kirk, Minnesota, man, they doing their thing, ain't they? Captain Kirk out there. Now, I kind of feel bad because they was playing Chicago. I've been going for Fields, Justin Fields. I definitely been rooting for him because with the whole Aaron Rodgers thing of I own you, this and that. Now you got other people saying that I own you, but in Chicago, I'm actually rooting for them to get a little bit better because again, that whole thing, he definitely needs a line. But they have things where they can just put them together, but it's just like what Baltimore did with Lamar. They have to build around his strengths. And they haven't figured out to build around his strengths yet. Once you build around his strengths and see exactly what he does, they're gonna be perfectly fine. But yeah, Captain Kirk, he's looking like a beast up there. He's looking like a menace to society. Yeah, until you get to the playoffs, and then we'll find out what happens. So, and speaking of Mr. Spoiled, I gotta go to Aaron Rodgers. Giants, I gotta give y'all props for beating Mr. Spoiled. because y'all know how I feel about Aaron Rodgers. Not a fan of the guy whatsoever. He's a pompous, you know what to me. So spoiled, entitled, his way. So Giants, I give you much props for beating Aaron Rodgers because when Aaron, okay, I got to give the man props or props is due. Aaron's vicious, okay. He puts it on his people, but he doesn't have the right tools to make it anywhere deep in the playoffs. But we're not even going to talk about right now. Let's just get through the regular season. So, but I was happy the Giants. But hey, look who the Giants has for the defensive coordinator, Wink Martindale, our old defensive coordinator. So even when the Giants played the Cowboys, that was a fight because hey, Wink Martindale, he knows what to do. So yeah, I'm gonna put you on it. Yep, absolutely. Yep. Oh yeah, they definitely missing Devontae. Oh, they definitely missing Devontae, especially after last night when Carr threw that bomb to Devontae Adams. Oh, whoo, that was a work of beauty. Work of beauty. So yeah, they definitely missing him. So they don't have somebody they can go to right away. But remember, when they gave Aaron Rodgers all that money, they didn't have no money to give to Devontae Adams. Devontae said, forget that, I'm out of here. That's why I said the guy's spoiled and entitled because he's selfish. Don't think about yourself all the time. Think about your teammates or whatever. That's the one thing I can give Tom Brady. That's the one thing I can give Tom Brady. Tom Brady would take pay cuts to make sure he had his pieces in places up in New England. He would take those pay cuts to say, hey, listen, I don't no, don't pay me like that. No, we need pieces so we can be successful. And even though they cheated a couple times, they had a successful program. That's why the man got 7 rings. Hey, because the simple fact that he would do things to say, okay, it ain't about me, it's about the team. And he went down in Tampa Bay and did the same thing. It's about me. It's not about me, it's about the team. It's his teamwork. And that's what you have to be. But Aaron Rodgers is not that team person. He's a selfish person. And he's always been that way. And you can see it. Even when he's upset on the sidelines, he's always not really talking to nobody on the sidelines. Like with Brady, I'm just comparing the two. You see Brady on the sidelines talking to his teammates. You'll see them sitting down like, hey, man, look, we need to get this together because, hey, I want to win. I want us to all win. I want us to be on the high end of this. Aaron Rodgers won't do that. He's sitting in the corner by himself. Yep, absolutely. Outside the masses. He'll sit in the corner by himself. He'll have this little dumb look on his face, like, what are you looking at me for? No, stop being selfish. And that's why he hasn't been back to a Super Bowl because the simple fact that you think it's all about you. It's not all about you. Let's go back to when, last season when he told the Chicago Bears, oh, I own you all. I own you all. Come on now. Now, okay, you beating the team, but you don't own them, brother, because when they get their revenge and when they come back, oh, I can't wait for that. I cannot wait for that. So, but yeah, Aaron Rodgers, yeah, I was happy the Giants beat them, and I give much props to the Giants because y'all did y'all thing, and y'all came back and won that game also. So I give y'all much props to that. Okay, I gotta give props to New Orleans Saints. Hey, y'all had a high scoring affair with the Seattle Seahawks, so it looked like y'all got some things going on down there. So you know, every team has their injuries. Every team is plagued with it. But again, once you start building around people's skill sets, y'all perfectly fine. Y'all perfectly fine. So, hey, D, you want to come on the show? I've been still waiting for my Steelers fans. I put out an APB on all my social media outlets. No Steelers fans have showed up, which I knew they wouldn't. They'll text me all week long, but they will not come in on this show because they probably don't want to see that big flag that's behind me, that Ravens flag, because I made sure I want them to see it. Just as still as in you that, hey, we lead the AFC North right now. We understand we should be at worst case scenario 4-1 or 5-0, but I'll say 4-1. I'll say that at least. But we shouldn't be 3-2. But hey, I'm happy with 3-2 right now. And listen, We got still got a lot more football to be played. We still got a lot of things, and hopefully we can start getting some more people back. I'm waiting for us to get Gus Edwards back. I am waiting for that because I think when we get Gus back, we really gonna start ramming things down people's throats. Because you're gonna stop a three-headed snake. Let's see you try. Like, hey, what? Medusa always had the snakes in her head. When you looked in, you turned into stone. We're gonna start turning people into stone. That's what we're gonna do. So absolutely. Yes, Lord. Yeah. So all right. Who else? Oh, Remy. Welcome, sir. You know I've been waiting for you. So come on in here. Let's talk. Let's talk. What happened last night? What happened last night with your team? Huh? Oh, we gonna have some rough trash. Oh, that's what it is. Hey, listen. It's like what I got scrolling across the bottom of the screen. These coaches are going to get fired. They're going to get fired. There's no way. And like I said it last week. Take the points. Take the points. Take the points. Because if you don't take the points, what's going to happen? That's what happened. You lose games. And we lost that game, not taking the points. But now that Harbaugh is a little bit nervous because he was much nervous. He was much nervous when Lamar told him go back to the sideline. Just look on his face like, oh my God, please make it, please make it. Because the simple fact that again, he understands. Yes, we do have the best kick in the world. I totally agree with you. We got Justin Tucker is the man. You know something? He's the only person in the NFL right now that they can put a blank check in front of him and say, write whatever number you want, we will pay you because he's the best kicker in the league. The best kicker in the league. And even when you got commentators talking about this in other games, they say, well, there ain't no Justin Tucker on the field. That's not Justin Tucker on the field. They said it in the Monday Night Football game last night. Well, it's not Justin Tucker out there. And that's sad. Why is he being talked about in someone else's game? But that just tells you how great Justin Tucker is. So, hey, it is what it is. I tell you what, Remy, I'm about to send you a link. I'm about to bring you up in here. Come on. I'm about to bring you up in here. So you come on in on the show. We're gonna talk about this one. That's if you got time. If you got time. Get this link out to you. Like I said, let's get this done. I mean, for most of everything, we have been having a great football season, a great football season, and I've been loving it. You know, we all talk trash together, especially when we go to the rink. We get to talk trash, and I'm all for it. I'm all for talking trash. So but like you said to me last time, oh, y'all better pay Lamar. Yeah, we better pay Lamar because if not, we gonna be you know what out. We gonna be you know what out. And that's just crazy. If y'all see that link I just put in there, go ahead and click the link. You can come in. Yeah, like we definitely need to pay Lamar. But you see, the problem is that Bashadi should have paid him early. They should have paid him early because now each game that's going up and up and up. And then next thing you know, he's gonna be at somewhat of Mahomes contract, especially if he goes out and win the Super Bowl. If he goes out and win the Super Bowl, we about to be bankrupt down there in Baltimore. They're going to tear the stadium down, tear the Orioles stadium down, just pay that, man. we about to be bankrupt down there. I mean, it's bad enough, we having a lot of problems down there now, but no, I tell you just like this. It's going to be it's definitely going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. So I mean, his net worth is just going up and up and up. And hey, listen, the man's amazing because he's doing things that nobody else can do right now. Now, I did meet this. Well, I saw this guy's show, And I disagree with this completely. So when the Giants had played the Cowboys, he's a Cowboys fan, and he was saying pretty much that Daniel Jones and Lamar Jackson were on the same level. And I said, nah, bro, that ain't even close. That's not even in the same ballpark. In the same ballpark. Oh, how confident I feel. I feel great about that game. We're gonna win that game. I ain't gonna say it's gonna be a blowout, but it's gonna be a great game. It's definitely not gonna be a blowout, but it's gonna be a great game. Now, yeah, we're going up against Wink Martindale, and he knows the Ravens, so I know he's gonna put things in place. But again, from what the Ravens are doing right now, they're just mixing everything up. So it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to stop them. I mean, they can be stopped, but yeah, yeah, you're right. Daniel Jones wishes he was Lamar Jackson. No, in no way, shape, form, fashion. I don't think their offense has enough firepower to beat us. That's how I feel about that game. He does. They do not have enough firepower to beat us. And if they did, then I'll be a little concerned. But they don't. They don't. They just barely. They barely win games. And with the defense starting to click a little bit better now, I don't think they have enough. And I think Saquon. I think didn't Saquon hurt. Didn't he get hurt during that game? So yeah, that's what I think. Yeah, I thought he got hurt. So you lost one of your best people on your offense. So I don't understand, but I will understand this. I'll be watching at 1 o'clock. I'll tell you that. And I'm definitely gonna watch the Cowboys and the Eagles, because that's gonna be a good game. And I think it's gonna be an upset. I think it's gonna be an upset because the Cowboys are clicking on all cylinders right now. Wait a minute, I didn't touch on them today, did I? Let me apologize, Cowboys fans. I didn't touch on y'all today. That was a great win. Y'all beat the champs. I apologize because I did say I would touch on it. So Cowboys Nation, I wanted to touch on that. Y'all beat the champs. Y'all defense looked good. Y'all got everything clicking on all cylinders with Cooper Rush. And hey, do y'all thing. But in my opinion, y'all should wait to the bye before y'all bring Dak back in. Because if y'all don't, I think it's going to be a morale thing up in there. Like, why do you bring him back in? We already know Dak. We already know Dak is your quarterback. I understand that. But I would say wait to the bye, bring Dak back in, and have him a fresh start after that. But let Cooper Rush just keep doing this thing all the way up to the bye. Wait a minute, Jones is out? Nah, I didn't hear anything about Jones being out. I had to look it up. But I thought he was still in. But hey, that don't matter. I mean, look what New England did to who they beat to the Lions. They goose egged them with a third string quarterback. So it really don't matter who's the quarterback. I mean, goose egged them. And I was riding for the Lions. But hey, they goose egged them. I was like, wow, unbelievable. And I couldn't believe it. So hey, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I am going to wind this show down, but I thank y'all for tuning in because again, this is our platform to talk trash, everything. Remy, did you get that link? I sent to you a messenger before I click off of here. But again, this is our show. Nah, I disagree. I disagree with you. He's not another Randall Cunningham or Michael Vick. He's actually a little bit more versatile than them. Yeah, I sent it. If not, I'll try to send it again. Hold on. Yeah, he's he's a lot more versatile than either one of them. You didn't get it. Wait a minute. Let me try it again. That way it'll give you a link to come in here. I might be having some technical difficulties over here today. There it is. I got you. All right. Check your messenger. Having a little technical difficulties. right, D, that's right. Put some respect on our quarterback. Absolutely. All right, Remy, I'll send you a link. So all you got to do is follow instructions. I'll see when you come in the room, and I'll bring you on. I'll bring you on the screen. So hey, so we can have our debate because we do. We always have our debate. And for like I said, I gotta get another shout out to Gina and Crystal, my Cincinnati crew. So what I'm gonna do that we play the last game of the season. Guess who going to Cincinnati? This guy. I actually enjoyed it up there. Oh my God. JB is here. A Steelers fan has finally showed up. Thank you. Well, welcome. I'm going to send you a link too, because I'm going to bring you on in here too. Because again, what I did this week is I gave the Steelers a eulogy, just like I gave Washington. So finally, y'all starting to come out the woodwork. Oh, this is great. Come on in here. Listen, everybody just come on in. Welcome. Let me see. Jolly, welcome. Yeah. So everybody come on in here. Again, this is our form to talk trash. It is. This is what this is. This is our form to talk trash. We have good days. We have bad days. And then, we question why our team members always do. Hold on. Let me bring you on in. Hello, sir. How are you?
What's happening?
Yes, so I finally get you on my show.
Right. Yeah. I mean, it's a blessing to come on your show. But I noticed in one of the comments that put some respect on the QB name. I don't dislike Lamar. I like him. He's fun to watch. Yes, but when it comes to them playoff games, he don't even play the same.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
during the season, he got good numbers, great numbers. But we've seen that before. We've seen that in Michael Vick. We've seen that in Randall Cunningham. They
Yeah,
still don't have no Super Bowl wins. And matter
not
of
yet.
fact, his playoff win is what? He won
He's
one playoff
won
game.
what? One or two? No, I think it's one.
I
Yeah,
mean, if
because he beat
you give
Tennessee.
me a
He
better
beat
game manager,
Tennessee.
even Garoppolo is better record playoff is better than his.
Okay, yeah, I give you that. Yeah, Jimmy
But
G.
that's just me in my opinion.
No,
But
hey,
I
listen,
can't stand
I
them
can't
Ravens.
argue with
You
facts.
know I can't stand them Ravens.
I know you can't, and that's why I always just bring people out. I say, hey, listen, this is our show, our forum to talk about this. But what
Right.
happened last night? What happened
Bruh,
last night?
you barely got by. You
Listen,
barely got
and
by.
that's
You was in
why.
there biting your nails.
Hey, listen. I don't bite my nails. Hey, we win, we win. We lose, we lose. I'm a big man. I take my medicine all day long.
Oh yeah,
But
yeah, I know that. But as far as the trash talking purposes, really a lot of fans was on edge last night.
oh yeah,
And
absolutely.
I think y'all whole season gonna be like that.
Nah. I think we're gonna have some good games. I think we're gonna have some nail bites. I think the division games, they're gonna be hard. The division games are gonna be hard. A couple of the other games, I think they probably are going to be a lot more easier. Because with division games, they play a lot harder.
That
All
Giants
division
game,
games.
not gonna be as easy as you think.
Nah, I'm not saying it's easy, but we're gonna beat them. They don't have the offense. They do not have the offense to keep up with us.
But I thought Whichcomb was out last week. Daniel Jones and Taylor. I thought first and second string was out last week.
Nah, no, I think they got hurt. I think Barkley got hurt during that game last
Well,
week.
I'm saying the previous week before that, Taylor and Daniel Jones had got hurt.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
Oh, I got to go back and look at it.
They were supposed to have been down to their third string quarterback.
Oh, no, I know New England is. They down to their third string, and they mollywopped the Lions, which I was a little bit upset about because Detroit been going stride for teams. You telling me you let a third string quarterback just beat up on y'all? Till the whole team ain't even show up.
I mean, it happens. It happens, because there's some talent, whether it be on second or third string. They just don't get the opportunity.
Right.
Even Tyrod Taylor had a lot of talent. He was with the Ravens and he
Yep.
didn't get the opportunity because of, what was in front of him,
Right. Absolutely. Because
politics.
2014, never forget it. I went to a preseason game with the Cowboys and the Ravens, and Taylor was still on the team. And what he was doing down there, I was like, all they have to do is build around him, and he'll be fine.
Correct.
He'll be perfectly fine. But they didn't. Everything, because everything was still Flacco. Everything was Flacco. And I had to even give it to Flacco a couple of times because he won a game against someone. I forgot who they played. So Flacco, he still has it in him, but y'all just have to build around these people's skill
Well,
sets.
he knew he had to add out before Zach Wilson come back.
Oh,
Came back, so he just kept throwing it.
I don't blame him.
As far as your defense, how do you rate your defense this year?
Right now, I'm gonna give them a 5 and improving because they played a lot better against the Bengals than what they played in them last games that they played. I've given them a 5 and they're improving because they seem to be coming a little bit better in sync now. Because them other games where we blew that, especially that Miami game, where we blew that lead and lost that game, that was unacceptable. And even with the Buffalo game, we blew that lead. And I was like, come on now, what's going on here? And then 5 straight losses at home. No, that's unacceptable for the Ravens. Unacceptable.
When y'all have Tampa Bay on your
Yes, we do. And we're going down Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay on y'all what next week? I mean the following week?
I think about 2 weeks. I think it's 2 weeks. Yeah.
Home game or away game?
No, it's a away game. We're going down Tampa Bay.
Okay.
We're going to Tampa Bay. I'm actually going to that game.
At least you take the L down there in Florida.
Oh, we ain't taking no L down there. We ain't taking that L down there. Because the one thing Harbaugh has played against is Brady. He's played against Brady. So he knows how he plays, and they're going to know how they have to play him.
I don't like Harbaugh. Harbaugh's some trash to me.
Harbaugh has his times, but I think this year he just made some bad decisions. He's made some bad decisions. But I'm all starting for it might go for a coaching change myself because he's been there too long. I think he's complacent.
See, listen, like with me, my opinion of Harbaugh, even, when Ray Lewis was there, he didn't have that control over the team. Ray Lewis, that was Ray Lewis' team.
Ray Lewis team, yeah.
And he basically had the control of the team, And then now, Lamar saved his job.
Yeah.
Saved his job. He should have been out of there.
Yeah, because, Bashotti was going to definitely fire him.
But then you keep
the
doing
only reason he saved him.
Go ahead.
The only reason he saved him is because he made it to that playoff game. He made it to the playoffs.
Right.
Because Harbaugh's job was gone. He was gone.
Oh, definitely.
He was gone. So he got extended those 4 years. So, but yeah.
So those 4th and 1s, who made that call in the playoff game when y'all went 99 yards, run the ball down there and get to the 1 yard line and want to throw the ball?
I know what you're talking about.
In the playoff. Who made that call?
That wasn't Harbaugh. He went to them. He said, I saw the video of it because they had the audio on the sides. Harbaugh went to them. What do y'all want to do? What do y'all want to do? Lamar said, let's go for it. That was he let the team make it. He didn't make that decision. But they shouldn't throw the ball. I get it. Because who are they going to go after? More than anybody on that team, who are they going to go after? Andrews. They're going to go after Andrews. Yeah. They're going to go after Andrews all the time. So even when we played Cincinnati, look at what they did. They were throwing Andrews, leaving Andrews open. You can't leave Andrews open. You can't leave him open. Not at all. Up between him and Kelsey, they 2 best tight ends in the game right now. So you cannot leave them open the way they were. But don't forget Kittles. Don't forget my Kittles now. Oh, I got him. Yeah, he's a great one too. Now. Hey, he's a great one too. But what I'm saying is this. You can't leave them guys open. I don't mean to cut you off. When I go look at stats, right? Mm-hmm. The Ravens offense, they'll run. But then when they get to playoff, they go to pass. Something? They do more pass plays. They go away from their game. I've never been a fan of Greg Roman. I've always said that. I said he needs to go. Greg Roman needs to go. I've never been a fan of his play calling. But right now, I think what they probably sat him down and said, look, if you don't do something and get it right this time, you're going to be gone. I totally disagree with them getting rid of Wink Martindale. I totally disagree with them getting rid of Wink Martindale. I think we should have kept him. But Greg Roman, he should have left. So when I saw that Wink left, I was like, well, where's Greg? And he didn't leave? Nah. I totally disagree with that fact. Totally disagree with it. I'm with you on that. I'm not a Ravens fan, but I think Roman need to go. Yeah, he should have been gone. But but now if you noticing the Ravens are not blitzing as much as they did, doing a lot of zone defense. Yeah. So and it's actually working out for them because a lot of teams. All right, look at Joe Burrow. Somewhat. Look, it's working. It's working. It ain't working all the time, but it's working. Tyreek Hill had too many yards. Oh, I totally agree because that was a complete miscommunication between that backfield defense. You can't let Tyreek Hill get behind you whatsoever. You can't let any and with Miami, they have speedy receivers. You can't let them get behind you. What's that? No. And he was torched us. What it? Tua had what 400 something yards passing?
Yeah.
Unacceptable for a subpar quarterback. And yeah, I said it.
And if y'all
Subpar.
don't give him, y'all don't give Lamar that money, that's where he going home.
That's where he going, Miami.
He
He going
going
back
home.
home.
Yeah.
Bashadi's going to pay him. Matter of fact, they had showed a blank check sitting on the side of the field that Sunday night game. They showed a blank check with Lamar's name on it.
Yeah, but
So,
Steve says somebody forced his signature on it. They trying to amp it up. But I mean, I hope he get some money. I hope I don't know if y'all gonna get no ring, but he at least he can get some money out the deal.
He gonna get us a ring. He gonna get us a ring. Yeah. Hey, I'm not saying it's
gonna
this
cost
year.
too much money because then y'all ain't gonna be able to get him no help.
Oh yeah, listen, he's gonna get a ring out of it. He's gonna get a ring.
Nah,
he's gonna get a ring. But I think, like I said, I'm not a fan of Greg Roman. I think he needs to go. He should have been gone. He should.
Well, listen, I'm not gonna hold you up. I appreciate you letting me come on and talk my trash.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And plus, I owe you this year anyway.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
absolutely.
My money, I'm coming back for it.
You let me know which.
Y'all have
you let me know which game.
Y'all have a blessed one and keep doing what you're doing, man.
Hey man, I appreciate the love, man.
My man,
I appreciate the love. Hey, I see y'all at the ring. Hey, you going out Thursday?
Yes.
I'll be there. I'll see you there.
Later.
All right. Later. And as you see, like I tell you, this is my crew. This is my fans. JB, are you still on here? Just comment if you're still on here so I can send you a link. Because if you are, I'm bringing you in here too. Yeah, I'm waiting. I'm waiting because that's a Steelers fan, and I want to see. I definitely want to hear what you have to say. You gone? You're not here? Oh, come on. I've been waiting for anybody. And this is the longest I've ran the show. Now I'm waiting for any Steelers fan to come in here and talk about their team. Oh, he's not commenting. He's not commenting. Okay. So I tell you what. I'm going to wind the show down now and everything. I appreciate everybody that tunes in. Again, this is our platform for us to have fun, talk trash, and hey, let's be overall happy because we enjoy football season. We love football season. So, as usual, now we get to my brown bag awards. And I'm going to start off with the Steelers. Yeah, I'm giving y'all a brown bag because y'all got mollywopped. Y'all got shellacked. That's why I gave y'all the eulogy earlier because y'all got shellacked. And they beat the brakes off of y'all so bad they took y'all to modest, put some more brakes and y'all brought y'all back to the field and beat them brakes off y'all again. So, Steelers, you get a brown bag. Who else gets a brown bag? Oh, Lions, Detroit, y'all get a brown bag too. I was riding for y'all. Y'all let me down. Now, unacceptable. Do better, Detroit. Do better. And any Detroit fan that hears this, please come on to this show and debate me. Okay? Any Detroit fans, please come debate me. Let me say, oh yeah, I definitely have to give Aaron Rodgers a bag. I'm not even giving it to the Packers. I'm giving it to Aaron Rodgers himself. He gets a brown bag by himself. So Reggie, welcome. Yeah. So again, my brown bag specials. Oh yeah, Denver, you get a brown bag also. That was unacceptable. Most boringest game I watch. Y'all let the Colts beat y'all. Nah. Miami, y'all get one too because y'all let the Jets beat y'all. Like I said, the Jets are like the stock market. They're up and down and up and down and up and down. But y'all let the Jets beat y'all. All right. And I'm going to give this to both coaches, to Andy Reid and to the Raiders coach. Y'all get brown bags. Stop not taking these points. Okay. Harbaugh, you get another one too. Stop not taking these points because these analytics are going to get y'all fired around here. Look, we have another one. We're going to see who's going to get fired next. Carolina, gone, fired. All right. Stop all this. Take the points. We want to see good games. You have people out there that if their team loses, they're upset, and who they blame? The head coach. You should blame your head coach or whoever they play for. So take these points, coaches. If any of these coaches here, take the points. Take the points. Take the points. I thank y'all for tuning in. I appreciate y'all. You know we're gonna do this again next Tuesday, and as always, let's get it.